Good morning. My name is Hannah, and I am delighted to speak to you today on the topic of blue bin recycling and the difference it makes. Each and every household in the Mid-Ulster District Council area has a blue bin. If we are to make a difference in this community and on this precious planet, we must all recognise and realise the importance of recycling and the benefits it provides for our environment, both today and in the future. We all have choices in life, and I am here today to encourage you to make the right choices about recycling by using your blue bin. We all know what can go into the blue bin: cardboard, newspaper, plastic bottles, tubs, cartons, as well as tin cans, foil trays, glass bottles, and aerosols. The reason why we should place these everyday items in the blue bin and not in the black, which is only destined for landfill, is that when we send off these items, they can be reused and recycled into so many different things. By recycling, we save our precious natural resources. For example, fewer trees have to be cut down to make new paper or cardboard. It takes so much more energy and costs more to produce a new tin can than it would to recycle an old one. For many years, researchers and scientists have warned us against becoming a throwaway society. Very recently, we have heard in the news about small deposits of plastic having been found in the ice in the Arctic and the Antarctic. It is our generation that is responsible for throwing away plastic bottles, jars and bags, which have made their way into the rivers, oceans and seas of our world, destroying the natural habitat for so many wonderful animals, fish, sea creatures and wildlife. Shame on us. Plastic has become the biggest nuisance and invention of all time. The Marine Litter Report 2017 states that a staggering 82% of all marine litter was plastic, and 30% of all litter found was single-use plastic, for example, shopping bags. We must recycle plastic in our blue bins and encourage our friends and family to do likewise. It is only when we are all in this together that we will truly make a difference. How proud would we feel if we were the generation who put an end to the term throwaway society? I challenge each and every one of us to be the best recyclers that we can possibly be. And may I also be so bold to suggest that councils, such as ours, should and could encourage households for recycling and by providing a financial incentive. For example, a reduction in rates for those who recycle more than 70% of their household waste. Nothing encourages people to do things more than a financial reward. My parents and grandparents often recall how glass bottles used to be returned to shops for recycling, and a 5p or 10p were exchanged in return. Surely, more initiatives like this would encourage people of my generation to buy into the whole idea of recycling. In closing, I would like to thank you for listening to my speech, and I will leave you with one final question. Will you join me as a recycler, or are you going to be a waster and throw away forever? Thank you.